Hello, it's Tuesday, July the 13th, 2010, and I'm Martin Smith with a daily outlook from MaxiForex. The dollar strengthened versus most majors on renewed demand for the dollar as a refuge. This followed Ben Bernanke's comment yesterday that small businesses are having a tough time getting loans they need to expand or stay afloat and keep momentum in the US economic recovery. This also led investors to sell riskier assets. Crude fell for the first time in 4 days to close at $74.90 a barrel, and gold weakened by 0.9% to close at $1,198.70 an ounce. Today, trade balance is expected at minus 39.3 billion versus minus 40.3 billion prior. The euro fell from its almost 2-month high against the dollar and slid versus the yen as speculation tests demonstrated that the resilience of the region's banking system will fail to assure investors. Overall, the euro-dollar traded with a low of 125.51 and a high of 126.45. The pound dropped for a third day in a row versus the dollar after Standard & Poor reinforced its negative assessment concerning the UK's long and short-term sovereign credit ratings. Overall, the pound-dollar traded with a low of 149.48 and a high of 150.86. Today, CPI is expected at 3.2% versus 3.4% prior. The yen strengthened versus the dollar after Japan's stocks fell for the first time in 3 days, led by banks amid political uncertainty and driving investors to buy the currency as a safety asset. Overall, the dollar-yen traded with a low of 88.39 and a high of 89.15. No major economic data is expected today. Finally, the Canadian dollar. This fell for the first time in 5 days as stocks fluctuated, reducing the appeal of currencies from nations that depend on commodities for growth. As long as the dollar CAD remains below 104.50 levels, a short position is preferred. The momentum in the last few days is clearly bearish. Overall, the dollar CAD traded with a low of 103 and a high of 103.86. Today, trade balance is expected at 0.0 billion versus 0.2 billion prior. That's it from me. Be sure to visit us at maxiforex.ru.